Hello, thank you so much for watching this informational video on the Senate. I am Sterling Smith and I am the President of the Senate, and a fun fact about me is that my favorite type of exercise is running. This video is particularly about the Senate, however some of the information in this video will also apply to the House because both the House and the Senate use parliamentary procedure. So the first thing I kind of want to cover is what is the Senate and what powers does it have? The Senate is part of the legislative branch of the government, and it takes action on bills, resolutions, amendments, and motions. As a senator at Youth in Government, you will get the opportunity to draft a bill of your own and debate bills. Now, let's dive into parliamentary procedure. We will have several debate sessions during the Youth in Government conference. When we start, I will call the session to order. Any senator then can make a motion to open the floor for debate. Then another senator can second that motion, and then we will vote. Once that vote has passed, the clerk, who is someone who makes sure that the Senate runs smoothly, will read the title of the bill. Then we will start with debate. If you would like to give a speech, you can raise your placard, which will be provided at the Youth in Government conference, and will have your name on it. We will always start with a speech and affirmation to start the discussion on a bill. In your speeches, please introduce yourself and how many times you have spoken during the conference. All speeches can be up to 3 minutes long. Affirmation speeches will alternate with negation speeches unless someone makes a motion to suspend the rules, and then you could essentially have 2 affirmation speeches in a row or 2 negation speeches in a row. Most motions need to be made, seconded by another senator, and then voted on. The first affirmative and negative speech will have 2 minutes of questioning, and then all speeches after that will just have 1 minute of questioning. If you would like to ask a question, please raise your placard. The chair or the president of the Senate will call on you, and then you can stand up and introduce yourself with your name and school and ask the speaker if they yield to your questions, and then ask your question if they do yield. Throughout the conference, there will be meal breaks and other meetings that we will have to attend where we may have to pause debate. If that happens, you will move to table the bill, which will temporarily pause debate on it. Then you can motion to go to recess, and if that passes, we will go on break. Once we return from a recess, you can always motion to open the floor back up for debate, and we will resume the debate on that bill. And then once we are finished with the debate on a particular bill, you can motion to move to previous question, which is basically you're moving to then vote on the bill. And if that passes, then we will actually vote on the bill. After the vote, we will continue with other bills or a recess. If you would like to make an amendment to any particular bill, whether it isn't written totally properly or if you have found a way to make it better, you can do that, and you basically move to make an amendment, and then you can present the amendment to the chair or the president of the Senate. You can write it on a piece of paper, and then we will take care of it from there. Amendments can be debated, and we will eventually vote on the amendment, and if your amendment passes, then we will debate the bill with the amendment, and if it fails, we will just resume debate on the bill, as it was before you made the amendment. Throughout the debate, if you have any questions, feel free to make a point of information, and then you can ask the President, Senate, or the clerk to answer your question. And then throughout this whole debate process, it's supposed to be really fun and informational for everyone. So just please be respectful to the other senators and make sure that you ask questions about a bill or a speech, but not necessarily about the speaker or presenter. We really want Youth in Government to be a positive experience for everyone, and we just want people to feel free to share their opinions in a positive environment. So that's pretty much everything I would like to cover today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of the officers. We are more than happy to answer any of the questions you may have. So thank you for watching.